Alright? So, how do we do this? Again, this is just a sum of derivatives, right? So, what is the derivative of x squared? That is just 2x. And then, the derivative of 2x, that is just 2. The derivative of 2, a constant, that is just 0, right? So, we're going to simplify. This will become f prime of x. This is just 2x plus 2. Or, if we are going to make it more fancy, common is 2. So, we will write 2x plus 1. Alright? Same thing, same thing. Now, I said earlier that these two functions are just equivalent function. Alright? So, my challenge for you again, you know already that your answer should be this. So, I want us to apply the chain rule to arrive at this answer. 2x plus 2. So, how do we do that? So, f prime of x so that will be your challenge. Sa mga nagpa-follow, maraming salamat. Sa mga nakatambay, thank you din. Feel free to share our live para more people will be aware. Alright. So again, first thing to do is what? Kunin natin yung derivative of this outside function. So ano bang derivative nito? We'll just have exponent is 2. So we will write 2. 2 and then again copy x plus 1. And then 2 minus 1. That is just 2 minus 1 is 1. And then times multiply the inner derivative. What is the derivative of derivative? Alright. What is happening with my tongue? What will be the derivative of x plus 1? That is just 1. Alright? So meaning to say, if you're going to simplify, this is just 2x plus 1 times 1, or simply 2 times the quantity of x plus 1. And again, if you can see, this one and this one are the same. Alright? What if mas malaki pa sa 2 ang exponent, sir? Alright. We'll do that. We'll have, sige daw, give me a function. Kayo mag-decide ng function. Sige daw. F prime of x, f of x is equal to, let's say, 3x squared plus x raised to 4. Alright? So, this will be our function. I will no longer write the equivalent kasi mahaba yung solution. Pero let me just do that. Let's see if I can rewrite that one. The equivalent function of that one will become, let's see, 3x plus x, 3x squared, 3x squared raised to 4. This is just what? This is just equal to x to the 4th power times 3x plus 1 to the 4th power. Yeah, that's correct. So this will be our equivalent function. So let's try to do first. Paano po? Ano yan? Simplify po, simplify. Look at this one. Common is 2, right? Common is 2. So, nilabas natin yung common. Right? Common is 2. Nilabas yung common. So, 2 times x is just 2x. 2 times 1 is 2. Ganun lang. Alright? Sige. So, again, ito yung ating equivalent function. Let's try to have first the derivative of the function in yellow. Alright? Now, anong gagawin natin dito? This is still, hindi pa rin siya simplified, right? Chain rule pa rin. Chain rule pa rin pala. I forgot. Chain rule pa rin. So again, let's try to forget about this na lang. Let's do chain rule at diretso. So let's do chain rule. So again, kunin natin first yung derivative of the outside function or the entire function. Right? Yung green. And then, yung sa loob na function. Alright, let me just do this one. Right, yung nasa loob na function. Nawawala talaga sagot ko, sir. Ano bang technique para hindi mawala? Mr. Night Owl. Kahit nga sa mga video post na nawawala talaga yung mga ano. Di ko pa rin magets. Huwag isama lahat daw. Huwag isama lahat. Para hindi mawala. Alright. Anong hindi mo magets? Kaya nga kanina no, I am trying to establish muna. Tapos gusto mo na more than 2. Yung ano. Yung pink. Ito oh. Let's say ano. Sulat ko lang ulit ha. 2x plus 2. Anong common sa kanilang dalawa? Anong common? Kaya mo yan. Anong common sa kanilang dalawa? 2, right? So 2. So meaning to say, if we are going to factor out 2, ilabas yung 2, the same as, maglabas ka ng 2, i-divide mo siya by 2, i-divide mo siya by 2. So what is 2? 2x divided by 2. Asa na yung ano? Good evening. 1. Tapos merong x dito, meron pang x. Anong gagawin sa x? Meron kang 1x, right? Or write x automatic, right? Alright? And then 2 divided by 2, just copy the operation and then plus 1. So meron kang 2 quantity x plus 1. Alright? Gets. Alright. That's it. Nawawala talaga. Alright. Sir, ask ko po, what is the most stressful engineering course? Chemical. Sorry, I cannot answer that one. I'm not an engineering student, no? I am a high school math teacher. Hindi ako engineering graduate. Alright? Both daw, sabi ni Raik, both daw. Sagot ko. Both stress. Both daw stressful. Pero I have a students once, no, nag-chem eng. Meron silang parang Bible na dala. O lahat ng formulas nang doon. So, ang bigat-bigat. Ang kapal-kapal ng book. So, they have that one. Lahat ng formula nandun daw. Binagsak ko na lahat. Sige, so how do we do this? Meron ng answer si Lep, oh. Nanonood kami ng tropa ko for review lang ng basics, sir. Next week pa, third term namin. Differential calculus? Alright. Sige. Sige, how do we answer this one? So again, kunin natin yung outside function muna. Ano yung derivative of the outside function? So meron tayong exponent na 4. So kopyahin lang 4. And then, we have 3x squared plus x. 4 minus 1 is just 3. Alright? And then, multiply it by what? The derivative of the inside. Ano yung derivative ng ano yung derivative ng 3x squared? That is just 6x, right? And then, plus the derivative of x, that is just 1, right? So, ito yung ating sagot. If you want to simplify this one, please do simplify. Sir, pa-help po ako nito. Ano yan? Ano yan? So, let's try to simplify that one. Alright? Ayoko na siya i-solve. Let me just use my solver. Let me see. Nakakapagod kasi mag-algebra, no? I don't know. Do you love algebra? Kasi hindi ko love yung algebra eh. Plus x yan. Especially if when I'm dealing with multiple numbers. I really hate that one. Pero wala tayong magagawa. Let me just solve this. I can no longer simplify though. So that is just 4x cubed, 3x plus 1, 6x plus 1. So this is just in your classes, are you asked to expand really these items, these numbers? Depende sa proof. Alright? So again, kayo na lang expand ito. I will no longer expand this para makasave tayo ng time. Ito. Or, if you may, you can actually make use of what? Yung Pascal triangle, if you have an idea kung meron kayong ganun. So, kindly, revisit. Or we will just have a different live session about expanding numbers, no? But then again, if you want to expand this one, please do use, kung pwede kang gumamit ng ng Pascal triangle if you want. I think this can be done. Alright. So, let's have one more example and then let's try to solve yung aking hinanda na exercise for you. Again, all about trig functions, right? So let's have f of x. F of x is equal to, let me see, hirap mag-think of an equation. Sige, I think this will be of a challenge. 1 over 3x squared plus 1 and then squared. Alright, so a combination of chain rule and quotient rule. So let's try that. Or to give you an option, remember this function, that function can also be written as 3x squared plus 1 raised to negative 2. Alright? Using the rule or property of exponent. Alright? So I'll give you two options. You may use this one or the green one. Kayo bahala. Yes po, tinataas siya. Yes. Alright? So again, always choose yung mas madaling paraan. Alright? Kasi when we do math, hindi naman siya Doon magma-matter yung approach mo, yung method mo. Hindi naman ibig sabihin na mas mahirap, mas correct yung answer. If correct yung answer, correct yung answer, right? Regardless of the method na ginamit mo. Ganyan ang tinuro sa amin, tinataas. Yeah. Kasi nga, mas madali. Wait, nangyari sa biscuit nito. Negative 12x over what? Solve natin. Nakalimutan ko. Three x squared plus 1. Alright. Power negative 3. Si Mr. Night Owl, yun talaga yung yung answer niya kompleto. Lagi. He knows how to manipulate the comment section daw. Yung iba nawawala yung sagot. So yun lang talaga, wag daw ikumpleto in one go ang sagot. Chunk your answer para ma-post. Alright. So let's try to do this. Alright, so again, do the outside function first. Alright. So do this. And then after doing that, do the inside. Alright, so let's try to have the outside. So f prime of x. Sa school niyo ba anong gamit? F prime or dy dx kayo? Anong ginagamit niyo? Prime. Pareho po sa amin. Prime din. Alright. So ano lang ha, quick trivia. Baka malito kayo, no? This one, f prime of x. Again, this is just the same as dy dx. Or, some books, especially sa physics, they use, yan, yung mga dot 1, y dot, ganon. Alright? So, the same lang yan silang concept. It's just a matter of preference, no? But then again, I am using f prime because again, I really want us to see that we are dealing with functions. Functions. Slope, alright? Yes. Implicit differentiation, malayo pa yan sa aking course outline. Pero again, eventually, darating tayo dyan, implicit. Kasi after this one, meron pa tayong yung mga e. I don't know if you can still, do you know yung mga e? Right? Yung mga log functions, exponential functions. Alright. Chain rule, tapos inverse function to pala. Meron pang inverse, no? Have you guys discussed inverse na ba? Or meron na kayong idea about inverse functions? Derivative of the inverse functions? Meron na din. Alright. So again, do the outside. So anong derivative ng entire function? That is just negative 2. Alright, that's negative 2. Let's do that. Negative 2. Then again, copy that. 3x squared plus 1. And what is negative 2 minus 1? That is just negative 3. So this is negative 3. Right? And then multiply it by the inner function. derivative. So what is the derivative of 3x squared? That is just 2 times 3x. Derivative of a constant is 0, so we don't need to do that. So simplify this is negative 2 3x squared plus 1 times 6 x, right? And then, oh wait, I forgot the negative 3. So what we're going to do now is, again, negative 2 times 6, that will give you negative 12. So negative 12. And again, we'll try to bring this down again to our denominator. So that will give us quantity of 3x squared plus 1. And again, since we put it down, the sign will change, so that will become a positive 3. So the answer will be negative 12x over the quantity of 3x squared plus 1 raised to 3. So I hope that is clear so far. Let me see if I can find another example. One more example before we proceed to trig functions. I think I can no longer find a decent example. Wala na. Alright. So again, that's all about chain rule. Marang questions about chain rule. Kasi if wala, we are going to apply this concept on chain rule in solving different trig functions, of course. Right? Check, review mo lang algebra. Trig, conics, good to go ka na. Sorry I cannot really answer, especially mga entrance exams sa civil engineering. Alright, ano yung mas magandang engineering? Kasi nga, I am not really an engineering graduate. I am a education graduate, major in math. Alright, so wala na daw. Sige, so we'll have this. So again, before I proceed, pakita ko lang ulit yung ating mga derivative of the different trig functions. Again, derivative of sine, that is just cosine. Derivative of cosine, that is just negative sine. And then the other derivatives. Tangent, we have secant squared. Cotangent, we have negative cosecant squared. Secant, that will give us secant tangent. And then cosecant, that will give us negative cosecant times cot. Alright, so again, if you can take a screenshot, kindly have a screenshot or a copy of this one, so that you will be guided as we solve the different trig functions applying chain rule. Alright, so tabi ko lang yan, and then we are going to have our exercises. So let's have number 1. Alright, so again, we will be using chain rule here. Gagamit tayo ng chain rule to answer this problem. So, ano yung gagawin natin? Chain rule muna. Yes, chain rule muna. So, anong gagawin natin? Sa chain rule tayo, anong gagawin? Alright, good. So again, chain rule muna natin. That will give us, anong pen ba? I think this will do. Right, so what is the derivative of this one? Right, take the derivative of that. That will give you 6, um, that will give you 3 times 2, and then x, 3 minus 1, that is 2. Alright, or simply this is 6x squared. Alright, and then next, get the derivative of the sine function. Alright, so what is the derivative of sine again? Sine is just, ano yung derivative ng sine? Alright, derivative of sine is just cot. So, meaning to say, ano mangyayari dito? Not cot, cos. So, ang derivative ng sine 2x cube, this is just cosine 2x cube, right? And then we multiply the two. Our final answer will be, what? 6x squared cos 2x cube. Right? So this will be our answer. 6x cubed cos 2x, 6x squared cos 2x cubed. So we are just again applying the chain rule. That is why again I made it clear that we need to understand first the basic of chain rule to do this. Sir, bigay ako ng problem set. Isa lang muna. So let's do number 2. Ano yung sagot sa number 2? So, kunin nyo muna yung derivative ng 4x to the 4th power. And then, derivative ng sine. What? Inactivity? Nangyari. Inactivity daw. Alright, so, sa labas, meron tayong y prime. This is just again, derivative of this, that is just 16x cubed. And then the derivative of sine 4x cubed, that is just cosine 4x to the 4th power. So this will be our answer, right? So very straightforward. Alright. Now, as you can see dito, I am using y, I am using f of x, and then I think meron ako dito dy dx, walang dy dx. Wala. Right. Because again, I'm trying to show you that again, you can actually make or use kahit ano dito. They just mean the same. Alright. So let's have number 3. So number 3, again, take first the derivative of x to the 4th, and then the cosine x to the 4th power. So, meron tayong derivative ng x to the 4th will be what? That is just 4x cubed. Alright? That's just 4x cubed. And, ano yung derivative ng cos? Cos again is negative sign lang. Alright? So, ang gagawin natin is what? Ang gagawin natin is, we're gonna do times the negative sign x to the 4th power. And then once we simplify this, this will give us negative 4x cubed sine x to the fourth power. So that will be our f prime of x equal to. So that will be our final answer for number 3. Alright? Now again, would like to go back that this guy, these things right here, the one in box, they are, if we are going to substitute a value of x, that will serve as our slope. The value of the slope of a line that touches this curve at specific or at a certain x value. Right? So again, huwag kalimutan natin, maybe we are just solving, pero again, nakakalimutan natin, ano ba tong sinosolve natin? Ano ba to? Ano to? Ano to? Alright? So again, remember, they are just slopes. Alright? Let's do number 4. So again, number 4, do first. Chain rule tayo. So, do this one first. That gives you 25 x to the fourth power. So, you have 25 x to the fourth power. Then again, multiply it by the derivative of cosine, that is just negative sine 5 x to the fifth. And then, all you have to do is simplify. So, y prime, that is just negative 25 x to the fourth sine f of f x to the fifth power. So that will be your answer for number 5. Alright? So, madali lang yung numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4 because again, that is very straightforward. And again, we are just using sine or cosine. Alright? So, alam na natin yan. Now, number 5, we are now using tangent. Alright? And then, the succeeding numbers, meron na tayong cosecant. So, again, ibalik ko lang para meron kayong guide. Kung hindi nakita earlier, ito yung ating let's see. Ito yung ating derivatives of trig functions. So again, take a screenshot or a snip on it para meron kayong guide while we are solving. Limits. Tapos na tayo ng limits. Kaya nga nag-derivative na tayo kasi tapos na tayo sa limits. Yes po, papunta tayo dyan. Papunta tayo ng integral. Hello. Sa trig limits, wala pa tayong nag-trig limits. Tapos na kasi ako sa limits. Yes, may video po sa limits. Nandun po sa ating account TikTok. Nasa TikTok po. Nasa TikTok yung video on limits. I still need to post the limits at infinity. Alright? Pero madali naman yung limits at infinity, yung sinasabi ko last time, na kahit nakapikit ka, you know the answer. Again, meron akong video sa limits, right? So, kindly pakitingin na lang sa ating account.
3, 2, 1!
Ano yan? Limits. Meron nga. Ito. That one. Right. May limits dyan. Limits. Ito. Limits. And then, meron akong video solution. Ito. So, pakitingin na lang. Nandun lahat. Pero wala pa yung wala yung limits at infinity. Hindi ko na-upload. Alright, so again, asan na ba tayo? Number 5, right? Number 5. Let's do number 5. Yes, my YouTube po, the same name po. Right? Yung lahat ng social ko, Facebook, YouTube, the same name po. Kung ano yung name ko dito, yun din. Yung ano yung logo ko dito, yun din. So, madali na po siyang hanapin. Again, if you want to join our classroom, yung pinakita ko earlier, if you want to have resources, this file, again, it will be uploaded dun sa classroom natin. So, if you want to have a copy on this, join kayo dun sa ating classroom. Alright? So, yung link sa classroom, paki-visit na lang yung ating Facebook page nandun, yung instruction, how to join, and then again, some reminders when you are inside the classroom. Alright? So again, itong lahat, the worksheet, I will be posting this one along with our, yung mga sketches natin, mga solution natin. Alright, so let's do number 5. So number 5, again, ang gagawin natin, take first the derivative of 5x cubed. So that is just what? 5x cubed. That is just 15. Derivative of 5x cubed is just 15 x squared. And multiply it by what? What is the derivative of our tangent? Tangent is just what? Ano yung tangent? Derivative ng tangent. Derivative. Bunicula. That is, ano yan? Trig ratio yung sinasabi mo. Tangent is equal to sine over cos. Again, we're dealing with derivative. Alright, that's correct. Secant squared. Alright? So, meaning to say, all you have to do is, what? Secant squared 5x cubed. Alright? So, yun ang gagawin natin. And then, can we simplify this one? Or that will be the answer na? I think that will be the answer, right? We can no longer simplify. Or, again, we'll end up dito na lang. Y prime is 15 x squared secant 25 x to the cube. Alright, so this will be our answer for this item. Alright. What about number 6? So let's do f prime of x. Again, take the derivative first of 2x to the 5th power. So that will give you 10 to the 4th. 10x to the 4th power. Multiply it by, again, tangent is what? Tangent is just secant squared. So we will write secant squared 2x to the 5th power. And again, this will be your final answer. Very straightforward. Alright. Ba't naging 25? Why po 25? Asan yung 25? Ba't naging 25? Yes, sorry. Sorry. Mas malaki yung ano. That is squared tapos 5. Alright. Secant squared yan, sorry. Alright. So again, that will be our answer. Thank you. Alright, number 7. Ito number 7. We have the cosecant. So, ano nga yung derivative ng cosecant? Mahababa yun, right? Cosecant is what? Alright, itself, negative of itself and cot. So again, sulat natin, ang derivative niyan is the negative of itself, and then we have cot of x. Alright? Negative cosecant. Alright? That's negative. Negative po siya, hindi siya positive. So again, please be mindful of the sign. Kasi nga, mali yan pag mali yung sign. Alright, so let's do that. Ang gagawin natin first, number 7, right? So again, take the derivative of 5x to the fourth power. That is just what? 20x cubed, right? So we have y prime. This is 20x cubed times negative cosecant 5x to the fourth power uh, and then we have cot 5x to the fourth power, or when we simplify this, this is just equal to what? This move lang natin yung negative sign. That will give us negative 20x cubed cosecant 5 of x to the fourth cotangent 5x to the fourth power. Okay, that will be our solution or the answer for this item. Question please about number 7. As of now, I am recording. I'll just post this one sa Facebook natin, and then also the YouTube, right? The recording, i-post ko doon. Kapag po na-simplify po siya, ano po itsura? This will be our final answer. Alright? Alright. Pero if you want to play, if you want to what to to somewhat no to suffer some headache or to experience some headache, pwede rin naman, right? So gamitin mo yung different identity to simplify this one further. Right. So number 6, yan na yung sagot natin. Right, number 8. What do we do with number 8? Again, number 8, cosecant, again, ito yung kanyang derivative, alright? Ito yung kanyang derivative. So, do first 5x to the 5th power. So, mangyayari dyan is y prime equals, that will become 25 x to the 4th power, multiply it by the negative cosecant 5. Wait, the same, they're the same, right? Ano, the number, the exponent is not the same. So, cosecant 5 x to the 4th, and then cot 5x to the 5th. Right? So again, ito lang. Just change just change the, what do we call this? No, I am now confused with an item. That should be 5, not 4. Alright. So this one, just change the number from 4 to 5 and then 3 to 4. That will be the same answer, no? The same answer. We will no longer do that to save some minutes. Right? Sir, napatay prakog mo, sir. Yeah, meron pa tayong practice tomorrow, Chedo. Alright? Sige, so again, number 9. Let's do number 9. So, we have now the function secant 3x to the 5th power. So, again, what is the derivative of secant? Yung secant, derivative na is just what? This is just secant of x times tangent of x. Alright? So, that will be our derivative for secant. So, again, please do apply the chain rule. Get the derivative of the function f of x is equal to secant 3x to the 5th power. Yes, itself tangent. Sige daw. Ano yung sagot natin for this? So, gamit tayo ng chain rule again. Chain rule. Fifteen 15x, ano yan? 15x x to the fourth power. Okay. Tapos, secant tan. Alright, that's correct. Kath, that is correct. Alright. So, again, number 9, sagot lang natin dito is what? This is just, um, let me see. This is f prime of x. So, this is what? This is 15x to the fourth power. 15x to the fourth. And then, secant. Oops. Ang pangit. Secant of 3x to the fifth power. 3x to the fifth power. And then, tangent 3x to the fifth power. Right? So, again, that will be, again, the answer for number let's try to finish lang the exercise and then we'll end. Alright. Number 10. The same thing, no? The same thing. Again, the derivative of secant is just secant and tan. So, what is this? So, dy dx. So, dy dx. So, this is just what? Alright, so 10x to the fourth power, secant 2x to the fifth, tangent 2x to the fifth power. Okay, that's correct. So, I think you are getting the hang of it already. So, 10x to the fourth, and then itself, and then tangent of the same function. Alright. So, that will be for number 10. So, let's have number 11. 11. Alright, number 11. And then, number 12 to 14, medyo mahirap na, I think. Yeah. So, meron ng product rule. So, let's do 11. So, again, derivative of sine is just cos. Right? So, this is very straightforward. Try to check though if we have the same answer. Derivative of 5x cubed, that is just 15x squared. So, we have 15x squared. So, again, this is dy dx equals. And then, derivative of sine, that is just cos. So, cos 5x cubed. So, that will be our answer for number 11. Mayong gabi dira. Sir, mas gigets ko ito kaysa dituro sa amin. Ha? Alright, I think you... Salamat. Alright. Baka hindi ka nakinig, kaya hindi mo na-gets. Ngayon, nakikinig ka. Yan kasi yung ano din, yung factor, no? No, some students are complaining na hindi mas nagigets yung YouTube, mas nagigets yung TikTok. Pero while we are inside the classroom, we were not listening. So, paano natin magigets? Dito kasi parang yung attention mo, ano. Alright. So, again, number 12 tayo. Meron ng answer, number 12? Grabe. Sir, will you try po the problem equation na sinan? Ano nga yan? That was radical, no? Radical. Alright, thank you. Right after the live, Gawan ko yun ng video, right? Gawan ko yun ng video. That is a promise, alright? Gawan ko ng video yan. And then i-post ko. Alright. Sige, let's do number 12. So, ang number 12, ano yung number 12? Anong gagawin nyo sa number 12? Product rule. Yeah, product. Three cos cube. 3 cos cube. Parang hindi 3x power. 5 minus 4. Gamit kayo ng product rule. Kasi dalawa na yan, no? 9x, that's 7. Cos 3. Cos x squared. I'm trying to pagdugtong-dugtongin yung answer niya. Hindi ko gets asan galing yung 9x to the power of 7. Typing pata si Mr. Owl. So again, gamit tayo ng product rule muna. So anong gagawin natin dyan? So kunin mo yun ang derivative nito. Alright? And then this one. And then derivative ng sine. And then the second one. Sige. So, anong gagawin natin? Anong derivative nito? So, kung ano yung derivative of that? So, I'll give you a head start. Ito gagawin ninyo. Let's see. F prime of x. So, again, anong derivative ng nito? Derivative of the first, that is just what? 5 times 3, that's 15. So, you have 15x to the fourth. Alright? That's our derivative. And then multiply it by our second, our sine x, that one, plus derivative of this one. So, ang derivative nito is what? Derivative muna ng to get the derivative of sine, ang derivative ng sine, that one. This is just what? Product outside ka muna. Anong derivative ng sine x cube? Sige daw. The same dito. Balik tayo ha. Asan yung mga cos natin? Ito. Ano bang ginawa natin kanina? Sine. Kunin mo yung derivative and then the entire thing, right? So, derivative of this and then ang derivative ng cosine. So, dito, anong gagawin mo? Asan na ba yun? Anong gagawin mo? Anong derivative nito? That is just 3x squared. Alright? Times, anong derivative ng sine? That is just cos x cubed. Alright? Sige. So, ito yun. Mahaba siya, no? Kasi naka-chain rule. So, I will just put that. 3x squared cos x cubed. And then, we still need to multiply it by our first, our 3x to the fifth minus 4. Alright? So, we still need to do that. Alright? So, kindly work on this. Ano to? Simplify daw natin. So, ano yung simplification of this? Kung ilalabas yung 3x to the cube, let me see. Multiply muna natin to. Ito. Distribute nyo muna. Alright. Distribute nyo muna ito. Dyan. And dyan. Alright. So, again, kindly do the distribution. That will be your head start. And then, I want us to figure it out. Paano tayo, ang final answer nito will be, ano ba? Then, multiply, and then factor out 3x. Alright. The final answer should look like this. Let me see again. 3x. I'll factor out 3x squared. Alright, I think this 3x squared, and then let me see, 3x to the fifth. Right, this one. Alright, So, ito yung final answer ko. And then, I want us 3x to the 5th power cos x cube. Yeah. Cos x cube minus that one. 4 cosine. 4 cosine. Alright. So, we have 4 cos x cube plus what else? 5x squared. Oh, yeah. So 5x squared and then sine x to the third power. Alright, sine x to the third power. Alright. So this will be my final answer. Let me see again. That one. Multiply. Okay. Alright. So this will be my final answer. So my task for you is to figure it out. Figure it out. Paano ako nakarating dito? Alright? So again, work nyo to. Work on this. And then figure it out paano ako nakarating dyan. Alright? So, learn to love algebra. Learn to manipulate. Alright? So, let me just see. Do the final check. Is that 3? Factor it out. Blum. Okay. Distribute. Okay. So, again, figure it out. Alright? So, again, this will be uploaded in our classroom. Kung wala pa kayo doon, feel free to join. Number 13, the same concept with number 12, alright? The same concept. Kung ano yung ginawa sa number 12, the same yung gagawin. Alright? The same yung gagawin. Nakalimutan ko yung sign kanina. Alright. So, yun. Alright? Yun yung consequence of learning chain rule, no? So, again, ito, pag product rule, you need to what? You need to the derivative of this. So, gamit ka ng chain rule. Right? And then, use your, the derivative of the trig functions then. Alright. Sige, number 15, number 13, second to the last item. Let's do number 15, 13, I mean. Number 13, mahaba yung 12, no? So, kasing haba yan silang dalawa. 3, 3, yeah. Kasing haba yan silang dalawa. Same lang man sila ng length, oh. So, kung gaano kahaba yung 12, ganun kahaba, expect that your answer in 13 should also be this long. Alright? So, again, to give you a head start, gamit tayo ng product rule. Product rule tayo. Dy dx, or let me just use f prime of x. Ano yung derivative of this? This is just 15 x squared, and then multiply it by the second one. We have the sine, or let me just remove that. That doesn't really matter though. Sine 2x to the 5th, and then plus, eto na. This will be our Calvary. Alright? Derivative nito, that is just what? 10 x to the 4th power. And then, anong derivative ng sine again? Sine is just cos, right? So, we have cos 2x to the 5th. And then, multiply it by the first one. We have 5x cubed plus 1. So, yung gagawin ninyo. So, work on that. Again, work on that. Again, sino ba yung nag-ask? Kath, that is why I ask you, this is my answer. Uh, I want you to figure it out. Bakit siya naging 5x squared? Bakit siya naging ganyan? Alright? So, I'll give you the first step and the last. First step and the last. First step and then the answer. So, I am challenging you. Hanapin ninyo yung missing gap dito. How did I arrive at this answer? Alright? So, kindly play with a little bit of algebra. So, that's number 13 for you. So, 13, I will not give the answer. Kindly get the correct answer. Alright? There are how many terms ba? More or less ganito. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. More or less, ganun kahaba nga sa 12. Right? More or less, ganun kahaba sa 12. So, alright, that's that. Alright, now, when I upload this file dun sa Google Classroom natin, I will include the answers, of course. Alright? I will include the answers. So, especially sa number 13, I will include the answer. So, again, the task for you is to find the remaining steps in the solution. Alright? Then, let's have number 14, our last item for tonight. Number 14 is very easy. Alright. Madali yun yung 14. Nagpo-foil po ba dyan? Yes, of course. Distribute. Alright? Distribute. This is, may kulang ata dyan eh. Eto, this is that. Alright? So, mag-distribute kayo. Yes, Google Classroom po. Nandun lahat ng mga files ko. Alright? So, kung hindi ka pa naka-join, again, kindly visit my Facebook page. Nandun yung instruction how to join. How to join sa classroom. Again, the materials that I am using right now will be uploaded doon. Alright? Yung akin lang doon sa classroom, please. Alright? Ano ba? Kayo na bahala doon. Basta kayo, nandun yung mga materials, mga ano natin, mga gamit natin doon. Mga ano na kayo, matatanda na kayo, you know what to do. Sige. 20x to the power of 4 cosine 4x to the 5th power. Okay. So again, very straightforward, no? Very straightforward. Derivative of that is just 20x to the 4th, and then derivative of the entire thing, that is just cos 4x to the 5th. So, ganun lang. Alright? So, ito yung ating sagot for this item. 50. Asan galing yung 50? Yung kanina? power 7 plus nawawala yung cos mo. Ba't nawawala yung cos? Kandi almost there na yung ano, yung solution mo, Kat. Almost there. Alright, so again, this is hanggang dito lang muna tayo for tonight. And again, salamat sa pagtambay. Paano po pag may pinag-given? What do you mean paano po pag may pinag-given? I think you're referring to this one. Let me see. Oops, nawala. I think you're referring to this. Yung may mga given, ito. Right? If may mga given, again, meron tayo dyan available sa ating TikTok account. So, kindly visit na lang again yung mga TikTok post natin about the topics, derivative. Alright? And yung mga limits, nandun na rin. Nandito na rin yung mga limits. So again, kindly take time to visit no the 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 TikTok natin and then yung ating Facebook page. And sa mga nagtatanong again, yung classroom natin, ito. Alright? So, lahat ng gagamitin ko, lahat ng ginagamit ko, the worksheets will be uploaded dito. Alright? So far, meron na tayo mga uploads dito. So, ito, a derivative of trig functions will be added dito. Alright? Sige. Alright. So, good night everyone. Pag pi, zero derivative nun. Yeah, because there is a constant. Alright. Thank you so much. Alright. Invite more friends para mas masaya tayo. Sige. And then, yun lang. Alright. So again, help me promote the page, no? Yung ating mga socials, mga kakilala ninyo. Baka mayroon kayong mga friends na kailangan about yung mga ginagawa natin. Alright? So, yun lang yung akin. Like, share, and follow. Good night, everyone. I hope to see you tomorrow, alright? I'll try my best na makapag-live tayo tomorrow. And if meron tayong session tomorrow, ang topic natin will be on what? I'll be giving an exercise. Quiz tayo tomorrow. Alright? So, sa TikTok, mag-quiz din tayo. Bigay ako ng para siyang a summary perhaps of everything we discussed by far. Alright? From limits down to the current topics natin. Para naman merong retention, no? Para meron parang ano din, parang classroom exam. I can click the FB page. Bakit kaya? I will not use Gform. I don't know if you're familiar with zip grade, alright? The zip grade. Pag ano kasi, pag Google Form, nahihirapan kasi ako gumawa ng Google Form. Pero I'll try to create zip grade kasi mas madali dong gawin. Alright? FB page, surname, sir, same. FB page, sir. What do you mean? What do you mean? FB page, sir, same, kaila, ano bang FB page nila? Let me just try na natin. Sige lang. Wait. I'm just